Before I start doing the necessary things that brought me here, let me do what they call rituals. Because if I don't do this, they say the difference between a human being and animal, that a human being demands appreciation and recognition. If you don't recognize them, you're in trouble. So against this background, therefore, ladies and gentlemen, that I want to recognize the following. Not that those I'm not going to mention their names are not recognized, just because I cannot finish each and every one. Forgive me. The first person I want to mention here is the lady that brought us here. Meme Esa Power Shilibele. It's just proper for me to start with you, men. I'm thrilled to be here, and I'm thrilled by your invitation. Honorable Dr. Pea Musherenza, who is our Minister of Information and Communications Technology. Our own Honorable Elia Ilimari, the Governor of our mighty region, Oceana region, where I happen to, you know what I mean. My mom and dad was from here. I am from here. Dr. Kashikola, our Deputy Minister of Safety and Security, Honorable Dr. Fabio Pindi, our Member of Parliament, Dr. Banda Chirimera, and Dr. Erastus Saponi. Those are our products. Memerauna na ukosho otatala okano na tetwaka otatu pandu ashwe kupokano na tetwaka kemi ni uripe anobuli ni moyo unyaka asikamante na tumpele matole kulo esimani na yego kuka jo adara ependa reperi kanto mbani mewana. My dear sister, Wetumelo Tulo, our guest from our sister country, South Africa, we have so many things in common, my sister. It's just a pity that you're already married. Oh my God, you are not married. Then you're in trouble. This is Namibia for you. A man of God, Pastor Elia Gishishi, our brothers and sisters, businessmen and women of our land, distinguished invited guests, our brothers and sisters, local musicians and artists, representatives from progressive media houses, underline progressive, ladies and gentlemen, when I visited Uncle Google, just to find out the nature of business that my sister has ventured into, I'm told, and I was told, it says intricate business. It needs patience, commitment, internal stamina, and potential zero if you are to succeed. Ladies and gentlemen, invitation to this type of events are exciting. However, to a main speaker, it's actually a massive task that's very taxing indeed. When I received a call from my friend Essie to be a keynote speaker, I thought twice before affirmation. As I asked myself, why me? Is it that others declined the invitation, given the sensitivity of addressing people during this time of uncertainty, that is socially and economic hardship? Am I being the last attempt? Those were questions running in my mind. Or is it because I don't mind a glass of good light wine? You know that very well. All being equal, I at last decided to accept this noble invitation unconditionally. Ladies and gentlemen, I am tonight your keynote speaker. Notwithstanding my inefficiency, skills, and knowledge of the industry, that's why I am really extremely excited to speak to you this evening, given the following two salient points. Number one, a Namibian indigenous woman, previously disadvantaged, decided to venture into an industry which is intricate, as I said before, if not with the demand, which can clearly be described as elastic. Number two, the focus of the owner, Esther, is the generation of wealth and creation of work for our people from all walks of life. It is exciting me. The focus of Esther is noble. It is noble and deserves acclamation, if not massive support, from both of us. Both of us. Corporate citizens, and above all, our government. I am happy that I can see a lot of friends that are associated with Dr. Namwandi. They've come here to support him and his wife. That is good. I am aware of course, that our biggest enemy, the enemy of progress and prosperity, is still alive and kicking. Who's our enemy? The audience. If you are to make progress, today, tomorrow, and even in the near future, we got to discard this enemy. We got to discuss this baggage, jealousy. On the one I say, some people, their duty is just to run and chase successful people in life until they die. You just run after people until you die. It will not add anything to your name. On what I said. Pardon me. Could be possible that there are people who have come here just to come and see. Just to see, so what? So what? Who do they think they are? What the nonsense is that? Why? However, I say, when one is anointed, there is absolutely nothing you can do to stop the moving train. Nothing. Lest you will be crushed in the process. In English they say, if you cannot defeat them, join them. What are you waiting for? Congratulations, Essie and Dr. Shrimera, because they say behind any successful woman, there's always a stressful man. And that's you. Dear audience, nations and strong economies are built by locals, especially entrepreneurs. Certainly, with government support, is they have to create conducive atmosphere to operate in. Attempts by ESA is to add a brick on the reconstruction of this building, our economy. This, to me, is commendable. I should say this. This is indeed patriotic. And you can only say bravo to her bravery, her zeal and determination. Director of Proceedings, one of our unique leaders of our contemporary time, Lim Kuan Yew, the first Prime Minister of independent Singapore, in his book, From the Third World to the First, had this to say, and I quote, "My experience of development in Asia has led me to conclude that we need good men to have good government. However, with the system of government, bad leaders will bring harm to their people. On the other hand, I've seen several societies well governed in spite of poor system of government, because good strong leaders were in charge. Unquote. Now, the founder of Singapore was referring to government. I want to refer these to business leaders. If you have got good business leaders with heart of a human being, like that one of Essie, who believe in giving as opposed to receiving, we are short of prosperity in our land. Because life is all about sharing. What do you want people to remember you for, ladies and gentlemen? for being a good leader, good business leader, who share your wealth with others, or for being a stingy leader who will be buried and never be remembered by anybody because you are not being a good leader. The choice is yours. I am proud to be here this evening, because one of us, a daughter of the soil, has done a sterling job. Indeed, these are the type of people we treasure and want to encourage to continue with their patriotic duties. It is thus imperative for the government and people to deliberately formulate policies aimed at protecting not only our Namibian infant industry, but also indigenous companies, so that their growth could go unhindered. I've been saying this and continue to say it again, that our balance of trade and balance of pay will only be favorable if Namibian businessmen and women put their hands together and develop light and heavy industry, of course with the backing of the government. When I was invited to officially open Chico Mall in Namwandi on the 14th November 2020, invited by Dr. Chico Shakumba, I had this to say, and I called myself. When I was growing up as a young man or boy, I noticed a number of entrepreneurs, business heroes in our country, in particular northern region, such as Antenya Washimwe Fereni, Eyakima Namjebo, David Tamarwa, Nangoroda Jacopo, Liana Camporo, Yurusa Shikare, Dr. Franco Paindongo, Samuel Ambuta, Ansino Shimi, Anias Kamanya, David Chiboro, Madina Wakarora, Yona Israel, Paulus Murunga, Dalta Meroro, Nagorogan Pirongo, Merikio Hadesa, Anjobara Mascafori, Epafu Yapau, Shiweda Shasimoni, Sirasa Mokoma, UNGNG. These entrepreneurs impacted the region positively in terms of trade. However, because of lack of unity then, some of their names cannot be remembered anymore. One only wishes that they had come together and collaborate to form massive business enterprises and cooperatives in order for their names to be written on golden pages of our economic history. Director of Proceedings. I am reliably informed. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I don't know whether I should say Bin Par is, I should say Bin Par is, whichever you choose. The name is there, it will not disappear anymore. Was founded in 2020 in South Africa, to be precise, Paul Cape Town, by our sister, and employed over 50 people who are farmers, collecting grapes, some brew and blend, and others finalize with the labeling, etc. Now, this gala dinner is historic in my view, as it heralds good intention for the owner to bring wine refinery to our country and create additional jobs. As it stands, the information available reveals that over 3 million has already been invested in the company in South Africa. As there are plans, in fact, Essie manufacturing will be a fully fledged entity in Namibia in 5 years to come. And it's expected to yield 20 million turnover per annum. Give her a big hand. I like the idea of establishing this manufacturing plant here at home. This is in line with spider web doctrine. Let ours be ours. Let the firm create much needed additional jobs for our people. So Essie, go girl, go. You have our back. Finally, and very finally, the director of proceedings was saying she struggled to get hold of me. Let me tell you something. When I was in public office, I truly hated limelights. And I have a reason why I did it. Because God has given us one mouth and 2 ears. And an Afrikaner say, one Afrikaner told me something. He said, leen jou ore aan enigeen wat aan mond het. Maar moenie jou mond aan enigeen wat ore het leen nie. Those who do not understand Afrikaans, get somebody to interpret for you. So, I meant well. Therefore, we'd like to use this podium to appeal to all of us to join hands and support Grandpa Essie in order to achieve its objectives and goals. I hope my sister will be able to get enough funds tonight for the company when you are leading the pledges, because this is a massive undertaking. It does not only need Essie to establish it. We must all own it and to become ours and ours only. With these few words, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much and God bless.
Corporate Lens Productions, capturing greatness.